Oil production offshore Guyana has increased significantly, contributing to the expansion of the local economy. According to a new report from the International Monetary Fund, the local economy is actually projected to expand by some 57.8% this year. When that figure is broken down, the IMF projects that the local non-oil economy is expected to expand by some 7.2%. Incredibly, however, the oil economy is expected to more than double or increase by some 116% this year. This comes just months after Guyana announced that production has started at the Liza Phase 2 development in the prolific Stabroek Block offshore. In this Stabroek Block, since 2019, production has also started at Liza Phase 1. Now, at both Liza Phase 1 and Phase 2, at least 300,000 barrels of oil are being produced daily. Altogether, with the oil finds already discovered, the IMF projects that Guyana actually has the highest per capita amount of oil reserves in the world. This is expected to contribute significantly to Guyana's development if managed well. The significant revenues expected from the nascent oil and gas sector, coupled with revenues from the non-oil sectors of the economy, are expected to contribute significantly to Guyana's development and improve people's standard of living. However, the IMF cautioned that these revenues must be prudently managed, and as such it has advocated for a strong fiscal and monetary policy framework from the government. Importantly, however, it acknowledged that key policy interventions have already been taken and the government should continue in this regard. It particularly singled out the new Natural Resource Fund, which sets a ceiling on how much of the oil wealth can be withdrawn and used in the country's national budget. The fund also acknowledged efforts of the government to engage in some social spending to help cushion the harmful and adverse impacts emanating from the COVID-19 pandemic and the Ukraine-Russia crisis. Importantly, the IMF in its report made some key suggestions that should help Guyana manage its wealth. Among those suggestions was an important consideration to limit the amount of debt the country incurs while it is spending on new investments. Additionally, the fund recommended that the country re-evaluate or reassess its policy position in the medium term, that is around 2026-2027, so that the country is well aware of where it stands economically and where it should tailor policies to better suit development. Importantly, both the IMF and the government agreed that the country's currency should not increase just yet. That is, the value of the Guyanese dollar should not increase at this point in time because the country is still adjusting to its newfound oil wealth. Reporting for the newsroom, I am Vishani Raghavir.